Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome. Golden Empress Collection. We're going to give you guys a moment to come in the room. If you're new to the channel, go to about 3 minutes in the reading. That's when we will begin. As you guys can see from the title, there are going to be some downloads. Serious downloads. I have my notepad here. We need to talk. Cards are spitting truth, spitting game. I'm wondering how many of you know how to handle the change that you're getting ready to go through. I really hope I have a lighter in here because I feel like we're going to need to burn sage, but let's see. I do have a lighter. Shucky ducky. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hey, sunshines, come on in the room.
Arches won't stop.
We'll get the volume down and we'll get the chat up. You guys are amazing. So as we come together for the messages that need to be heard from the line, from our roots, from our ancestors, I ask that you all make sure that you've cleansed your space, cleansed your area. Do not think in negative vibes. If you feel like they're negative vibes, and this is not for you, this is healing codes in order to help you and the person that you are dealing with. Everybody has a link or some sort of tie to said person. It's up to you whether or not you need to consider that a boundary, right? Do you need to set boundaries with said person? Do you need to set boundaries for yourself? What do you need to do in order to make this happen, right? So, I don't know if you guys, can you say hi? For those of you guys, it's been a minute. We do have a new family member here. Hi. She's shy, so I'll give it a second. But she's my chocolate chula. That's what I call her, my chocolate chula. She is brown with beautiful green eyes. And she's young and smart, and I guess she's just saying hi. Hi, baby. Yeah. Okay, you gonna let me work? Yeah, she's gonna let me work. She's trying to dig in my pocket. I guess I should put treats in there next time. So, like I said, welcome, welcome. Yeah. All right. Let me know if you guys can't hear me. So shout out in the chat. This is going to be pick a deck. Okay. So all signs is something that I want to do, but right now I'm listening to what Spirit has to say. And sometimes we just have to move slower and not rush the answers. Okay, so like I said, healing codes for dealing with your person or your situation, whatever it is that you're dealing with. This is the deck that I am seeing. So let's clear this energy and see what Spirit needs you to know. Like I said, make sure you guys are intentionally cleansing your energy. Don't force it. Please do not force this reading. Okay? Something that you don't know about your person or your situation. Something you don't know. It's okay though. That's okay. What you don't know is probably a blessing. Don't rush whatever this is. See what I'm saying? Because now you have shadow energy. Somebody is here thinking that you have a potential to give something to them or bring about a new life. Something about those lines. You don't know who your person is, who's ever tapping into this particular reading. Hi, everybody in the chat. Welcome, welcome. My name is Rose. Golden Empress Collection here for you. Yes, yes, yes. Been on here for years. Go back. Feel free to check the chat if you would like, or the channels and the whatever. Just say hey. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe when you guys go out there and look. Check this out. Listen, whoever it is that you're dealing with, I want you to be very, very careful because they look at you as an opportunity, and in the future, you will see an element come forward about them that it's scary, but at the same time, it's whatever it is that's happening between the two of you, you two, how do you like trigger each other to where whatever this is wants to come out. I think what they're saying is if you don't keep your emotions in check and really strive to make sure that everything falls into place, do not allow someone to create structure for you based on the way they feel. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? And if that's what they're doing, maybe you might see a dark side of this particular person. Something about, like, I could see this person slashing, right? That just, I don't know. Somebody about their temperament, something here. They said wait for it, though. You're going to end up figuring out what it is and who it is that they're investing in. No, someone here is an enemy, and they just have not revealed themselves yet. That's what I feel. For whoever picked this pile, somebody has an energy around them that has yet to reveal themselves. Wolf in sheep's clothing, maybe? Maybe just just a little bit of maybe. Someone that is highly conflicted. Maybe they see the light that you share, right? And so they're thinking to themselves that there's something, and I know that emotion is truly involved in whatever this is, but whatever it is about you, you trigger this person into wanting to be either like them, around them. Something about you and your light has yet to bring out someone's shadow side here. And I don't necessarily like this combination. Maybe you need to figure out how they treated people in their past before you allow them into your future. Because the future that just came out with this is really being triggered. See what I'm saying? And needing to figure out the truth, using discernment, right? Figuring out the truth of, what is this Nine of Swords? Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. You want to be cool with your child's father? I could see that. Well, here's the thing. When you know, yeah, you can't make that up. You have the Queen of Swords and you have the Divine Feminine. You guys can't see it. These cards are so old. It used to have like a DF on here. I made this the Divine Feminine. There's also a Divine Masculine in this deck. So this is knowledge, wisdom, intuition. This is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody really saying and talking to the Gemini energy that is, some sort of conflict here. So what is the conflict? Why is it? It's because I'm telling you, this is a good versus evil thing. It's just flat out a good versus evil. Sometimes you don't have to overthink it. Sometimes it's just that simple. Didn't realize it, right? You didn't realize it. Someone didn't show their true colors, right? And the thing is if this was a superhero, you would know it. This is not a superhero type of energy. This says veiled, and then it has conflict and some sort of instability mentally where somebody is either stagnant, doesn't want to push forward. What it says to me with this vibe here is somebody knows their worth, and they're not about to sit here and let somebody else dictate or determine what their worth is, right? And so it brings out the shadow element. That's why I said you don't know who this person is, and this person is definitely vibing on your light. Maybe they get pissed that you start a new life without them. I told you, because now here is the Divine Masculine. You can't make that up. What is going on between y'all? Somebody's got secrets. I'm telling you. You two are tit for tat with whatever this is. Whoever your person is, this is a tit for tat. I hate to say that. He playing though. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if we're talking about a feminine versus a masculine, the masculine is playing. That's just what I see in the subconscious energy here. Just games, stupid stuff. Give me one. Yeah, you can't make it up. I told you. Willing to hurt somebody, willing to sacrifice the emotions, and then turning in, this feminine into a raging. I'm not gonna say the B word because I don't want to classify someone who's standing up and creating boundaries for themselves as the B word. But what I will say is you're not going to be messed with. He might say, hey, in a very cruel way, this is how it is. And I say he, pardon me, if you're feminine or you're a female and you carry this masculine energy is about to just, yeah. I mean, harsh, bitter words. Might even be some cheating here. Might even be some things that are going on where there's other people involved, fire sign type of energy, but someone who's considered sexy, someone I don't know, with the Ten of Swords being there, the conflict, the Nine of Swords, it's disrespect. That's what I feel. It's someone that doesn't respect the divine feminine the way she should be because they're hurt, because they have issues. And it just seems like whoever you're dealing with right now, what the situation is, how do I balance my divine feminine and my divine masculine? Because the masculine is going through some shade right now. Either they're throwing it or they're going through it. Oh, yeah. Listen, sometimes it's meant, I just heard separate lives will bring the abundance. Okay. If the feminine is thinking that this masculine is, out here acting single, having cake and eating it too, ghosting, all these other things. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing because they're highly immature. Right. And then it becomes this game of you give too much energy, you give too much emotion, your intuition keeps kicking in and you're just irked because you're like, why does this darkness keep coming around? It's because, well, this person is throwing shade. This person is keeping secrets. Right. And they think that they're smart by gaslighting the crap out of you. Right through here. The Gemini energy, the Libra energy, and then I want to say Aquarian energy, but it's mainly Gemini and Libra. So if you're going to say Gemini and Libra, it's about really recognizing why someone's in the pattern or the situation that they're in and asking them to, really be responsible and say, do you own up to whatever this is? I'm hearing this is your code, right? And so I'm hearing Amelia, not in, and someone's got jokes. I'm like, Earhart? No. I don't know. Maybe that movie is significant. The one where Amelia Earhart is with Ben Stiller in the museum. This is Smithsonian. Maybe you guys are in DC. Something like that. But whoever this is, if they cannot respectfully, okay, and I'm raised by someone from the 50s, whatever, show you that they actually care enough to unstick themselves from whatever this is. And if they're giving you pushback or if they're standoffish, I mean, they're either going to be standoffish or they're actually going to protect what it is that you guys have together. And right now with this shadow vibe coming out and the divine masculine and feminine sitting here over or not, whether someone has a third party, don't stay stuck in this person's trap, sis. That's what I say. Don't stay stuck in this person's trap. Maybe you need a better job, or maybe this is just your divine calling right now to learn how to work through this shadow energy and be, set those boundaries to where you're able to take care of self, to where you're successful. Can you imagine how many of you guys can testify? Hit the like button. How many of you guys can testify that you let someone go and then all of a sudden your money just shot through the roof? Like whoever it was that was around you was blocking your blessings. Just let this person be an ex. You definitely have a bond. I get that. But some of you all, that's what I'm hearing. Let this person be an ex. If they want to have their cake and eat it too, they can go do that. I mean, but right now it's, unfortunately, they would be more willing to hurt you than help you. See? I was thinking to myself, you guys might have children together. So if there is any sort of communication, they'll try to manipulate the children to get to you. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay. But there is definitely gaslighting here. There's a lot of conflict about the fact that somebody is taking as long as they are to heal. And maybe they just decided to let that shadow element of their life win. It's kind of like Monopoly is what I'm hearing. They always win at Monopoly, but they never win at your heart. And this is what you're entitled to. And if this person keeps trying to take your 10 of Cups, then how are you supposed to have your new life, right? You're supposed to use your intuition here. And it might just be that whoever this is really just freaking jealous of you. Okay. And deep down, you know it. Deep down, you know they want to just mess with that light, that good fortune you have. And your guides are like, no, it's time for you to do something different. Okay. Maybe they're trying to make you jealous with whoever that extra person is. If there is an extra person, I don't feel like it's a child. I feel like it would be someone that they would, consider for sexual gratification. That's what I pick up on. I don't know. Just even if this part, someone here, this person has a hustle type of mentality is what I pick up on. They feel like they'll always have a relationship with you. So it's going to be what you allow it to be. That's what I feel. You have to be grounded enough to recognize who you are as a person. And your code is, and maybe you guys need to look up Sabian symbols and however it affects you, whatever number sticks out in your chart. But it's going to reflect something along the lines of bringing balance to chaos. So that probably needs to be your mantra, knowing that you are in charge of your own personal happiness. That's your code. God definitely has a plan for you, and it's to learn to defeat people that refuse to grow. You're a lesson for that person the same way they're a lesson for you. I'm just saying. All right. Raised by the highest. I like your name. Tiffany Anderson. Hello. Tiffany Anderson, you sound like a movie star. Let's see. Oh, there's 2 cards here. Okay. We have focus and time. Something's on its way in. This is the second reading. Release. Something's on its way in. You have a soulmate on your way in. There's something here. Maybe there was Haitian blood between the two of you long, long, long ago. Some of you all, the energy that I'm picking up on is lovers separated by either skin color or class. Maybe this is the past life that you share with the person. It's actually very, very strong. Very strong. So I'm not doubting it. I know that whatever you did with this person, like you're just, I keep thinking about my past with you. And now maybe it's time. Maybe I heard conjuring. Somebody's conjuring someone up that they have a past life with. So that's not for all of you. Some of you all, this is a manifestation. It's not necessarily conjuring. It all depends on where your true divinity lies. Some of you all are highly powerful. Wow, you're powerful. That's what I heard. You actually harness the energy of the moon and the sun. Yeah, they both bring you power. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Whoever I'm talking to, whoever this person is growing. Yeah, see, look, releasing and then courage. Wow. Some of you all, I feel like you're petitioning. You're calling in an energy that says, I'm ready for next level. I'm ready for my next assignment. I'm ready for my next lover. I'm ready for my next break in life. And I feel like it's here. I do. You knew it was time to release something. It takes a lot of courage to do that. Have you ever felt someone that you were very highly, highly intuitively and just kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Like you just felt like you needed to talk to whoever this particular person is. Like I said, soulmate, right? But you just had to talk to this person. You could not go without saying, I recognize your light. I recognize who you are. This is the vibration I'm picking up from whatever situation this is that you're dealing with. Like I said, it's in this lifetime, you don't let them go, right? This lifetime, you get to love them. This lifetime, whatever, and I'm hearing color, skin color was the difference. Whatever this is between you and your person, it's evened out now. It's almost like there's been balance brought into the situation. And that's because in this lifetime, somebody learned to speak honestly and truthfully about what it is that they want in love. Some of you all manifested this person coming back in. Maybe you understand time portals. Maybe you understand vortexes. I know that energy was big about a month ago. So if you really honed in on that energy, you called someone in. Jeez Louise. I'm almost scared for you. It's a very romantic energy too. For some of you, it's very, very romantic. Yeah, I knew it. But so it's a romantic energy. It's still a gift from the universe, but this is what just came out. So I don't know if this is your fear or if this is them telling you to be very, very careful with whoever this is. Because remember, I told you, in order to have something, you might have to pay a price, especially with the people that I feel like are bringing in sigils and candles and conjure. That's what I keep hearing, conjure. Asking for assistance and help. And some of you, there's a price to pay. Some of you all, if this is just God bringing about love, okay. Told you it's a sign, it's a feeling, right? It's a feeling. You know this person is on their way in here. What are you going to do about? They want to know what you're going to do. This is definitely purpose. Purpose, what is the purpose between the two of you? To figure out who you are, to take that step, to take that first step, to say, let me create something new. Let me plant new seeds for love, for opportunity. I don't know. Maybe this is just the gateway. Maybe this is the door. I feel like in this lifetime, you two come together in a balanced way. Maybe it's time to plant those seeds in this lifetime. So next lifetime, you actually come together. Like I told you, it's a sign, it's a feeling. You know that this person triggers some sort of an emotion in you, and it's got you thinking. You're really over analyzing what you're going to do about this. But you know you have to make a decision, and you're going to have to you have to be decisive. That's what I feel. You have to be honest with yourself, and you have to be decisive. That's a lot. I told you, you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. Maybe they did they do something to you in a past life? They did, but that was in the past. That's what I hear. It was in the past. They judged you. They judged you and made you feel less than you were actually worth. That's what I feel. They judged you in some way. And in this lifetime, it makes it scary for you. But honestly, who gives a damn what they did back in the life? Who cares if the person judged you or if you're in this current situation? Somebody did judge, but they thought they were doing it to be fair. They thought they were balancing things out, but there's new evidence. There's new things that come to light with this Libra energy, because this is honesty and truth. And this is going to be the value. This is going to be, could I trust you at the time? Like, you found out whether or not you could trust someone. Maybe someone just made a bad decision. This lifetime, someone's coming forward to talk to you. See, somebody, if you have stopped and you severed a tie with somebody and said, that's the best thing for me to do, they want to talk to you. I told you, they're overthinking it. They are analyzing, like, how can this be? What do I need to do to get, I don't know, whoever this is for you, you guys are going to make each other better. Because I keep seeing the Virgo energy as someone who is supposed to help and support the other person. Wait a minute. Okay, I have a puppy at my feet, so I don't know what that noise was, but... Okay, see, I told you. An offer of support of some sort. You two, and look, you cannot make this up. I'm not going to go any further with this reading. Whoever is coming into your life, you have an opportunity to be with this person, love them, be honest with them, cherish them. I see that it could be highly sexual, it could be, but it needs to be faithful and it needs to be honest. Maybe that's what someone needed in the past. They weren't getting it, and now it's finally being offered. Virgo energy here, somebody realizing how they definitely want things to be. Taking action to come towards you, to be honest with you. I don't know. Somebody's like, yeah, I do want to take a chance on this. They already know that if they don't, they might lose you. Told you, can't stop thinking about you. Whew. Let me see. Give me one more on this Virgo Aries. Virgo Aries, I just heard, don't push it, don't push it. They said that's what it is. It's a sign. analyzing what you're going to do. There's betrayal here. It came out. I saw it before. I just didn't say it out loud. That's how I knew. Past life energy. What was the betrayal? Ooh, sexual eruption. Getting it in and getting it on. And they cannot stop thinking about you, boo. Whatever that is. For some of you all, what I'm seeing is there's a woman that a man keeps thinking about, however that resonates. But there's also something here where I see the woman slept with someone else and the man is taunting her even though she already has a man. Maybe it was just like a one-time thing. Maybe it was a friend of the husband or something like that. And it wasn't supposed to happen. It shouldn't happen, but for some reason it happened. Yeah, I told you it was a friend. Uh-oh. If there's a woman here that has been cheating on her husband with her husband's friend, it's all coming out. But it's a blessing because maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's the dark energy, the truth coming out about a Taurus. And Aquarius has to make a decision here about a Virgo. And for some reason here, this Aries Virgo energy there's a very sexy vibration. Somebody wants to have a whole new relationship here with a soulmate, but someone from their past messed it up for them. A Taurus, a Libra, there's an Aries, there's a Virgo. Because the sun is here, I'm going to say there's a Leo. I definitely also pick up on a Gemini. There's going to be this Taurus is big. And I think if the Taurus was the one that cheated, they're going to be the one. It's a woman too. That's what I heard. I told you the Taurus is losing something because, I don't know, I almost feel like the masculine got cheated on here. I don't know. But if the masculine was a creep, he can't. That's his problem. He's got someone new on his mind. And I feel like if he pursues that, oh my God, the blessings will flow. Look, it's actually going to be love. This might be really good. Like, I could see this being a honeymoon stage for somebody I see that they're not talking to whoever this is. That's what I feel. But they will soon. And if they do it, it's a good vibration. Hopefully this other stuff is over. But I do see that this Taurus still wants whoever this Aquarius is. See what I'm saying? Feels like they have a really good thing. Maybe they have children together. See, like they care about each other. I see that. But so tell me how that goes. Work-related. There's something here. There's something that the person, they have another opportunity, but they're looking at you. There's definitely juggling that's going on here, and someone's going to start seeing the signs and the messages. Tell me about this. Is it like a cheating vibe? What is this? Because I see, no, they go back and forth with this person because they have children with this person. Yeah. And they just want it to be copacetic. That's what I just heard. Like they really, really want it to be copacetic, but there is something about trying to work it out with you. But it's hard because they're dealing with somebody that spies on them and literally tries to treat and talk bad about them. There's something here where somebody's mental. That's what I heard. I don't know who just came through on the reading. It was very weird because it just seemed like it was two people, a situation that was going to go well, but there was just past life energy. Then all of a sudden, there's another vibration that comes in, and this past life energy is like, no, you're mine, and tries to impede on whatever this soulmate bond is. That's what I feel. See what I mean? And I feel like if it's a Taurus or it's a Libra, they're going to end up brokenhearted in some way because it's too controlling. It's like, yeah, see what I mean? It's too controlling. It's too controlling. And somebody has more, I don't know, maybe somebody met someone to have courage enough to say, hey, look, boundaries. Boundaries are needed. Yeah, it's the divine feminine. That's what I see, a divine feminine. Yeah, maybe they're helping a masculine tell a baby mama, chill. I mean, simply put, right? Hi, Axel. Hi, Carol. Yeah, so anyway, that's just what I saw in the reading. Again, don't force it to fit. It will resonate if it needs to, okay? Welcome, welcome. If you guys are new, make sure you're hitting the like button and you are subscribing. Happy Sunday to you. I am in chill mode. I did miss last weekend, so my apologies. But I've been doing a lot. So, and actually I can't stay on here too long. I really do want to do an all signs. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it though. Okay. So you wet the whistle. And we're going to do something different. I just heard moon phases. They're not interested in moon phases. Oh, this is a good deck. I heard this is a very good deck. All right. So this was going to be reading number 3. Make sure that you guys add the times after you find the reading, and it helps everybody else out. That's much, much appreciated, okay? All right. Thank you guys for the hearts, the likes. I appreciate it. Yes, yes. So if you guys want a private reading, I do have a description box set up. The minimum is $50. They will be done at the end, okay? And I'm not going to take any more than 5 people because, again, I do need to go. I can't stay too long. Actually, I'm going to do a cap of like 3 people just to keep my energy because I have a lot to do tomorrow, okay? All right, my loves, let's do this. Next deck. This is read number 3, I think. Yeah. Read number 3. What's coming out for read number 3? Thank you, thank you. Healing codes. What's the healing code? What do we need to know? I'm hearing the word schizophrenic. I'm hearing that. I'm not, by the way, I'm not a doctor. So please, if you're dealing with somebody that has some sort of condition, please make sure that you guys are consulting a professional in that field, okay? That is my disclaimer. But I am hearing that word. So maybe somebody is dealing with that or somebody feels that way. They don't talk about, somebody says they don't talk about something because they don't know how other people would take it. And they just want to learn. That's what I hear. Somebody just wants to learn why things happen the way that they do, right? And everything that you find on the internet is so limited, and you really don't want to learn from people that don't look like you. You want to know, what is this all about? Why do you feel the vibrations? Why does the universe talk to you the way that they do? Well, the universe is actually trying to tell you the truth between falsehoods and truth. They actually say that if you have not figured it out yet, your truth is within, right? So tapping into yourself is the current situation. And when you learn how to tap into yourself and understand who you are underneath and where your gifts really lie, then it's a lot easier to figure out where you've been, where you're going, that Forrest Gump, where you going, where you been type thing. Yeah. So, it's as deep as that. How are you contemplating life? How are things setting up for you? Are you in a situation where there's conflict? I don't feel like you are. I think you just want to learn. I think you just want to be educated with whatever this is. And I think that I also know that somebody else is a textbook liar, is what I just heard. And they need to show you something about your person. So we're going to pull out Kipper. And I normally don't pull out Kipper because Kipper is a form of Lenormand that is super deep. I feel like Kipper embraces and embodies an energy that can be very, very dark sometimes. So again, please make sure that as you guys are sharing in these messages with me, that they are meant for you, okay? Because I don't want you thinking that you should be embracing something that's actually going to take from you, okay? So just be mindful of whatever it is that I get ready to say with these cards, okay? Might be for you, might not be. Might partially be, not all of it. It's going to be in code, like I said, healing code. Show me what's happening here between this mask that's been taken off. But this is also a standout version of your ancestors. So in every card with this deck, there's always an ancestor that's hidden, just like in plain sight, right? So the gift of the ancestors coming through, right? And then this is just bold face in this deck. This is the ancestors, the wisdom of the ancestors being revealed, showing you how love and light and opportunity and when something closes, something opens, this type of vibe. Okay, so the ancestors providing you with a gift is also what I just heard. Yes, because you're on a journey. It's time for you to switch something up. Oh, I just heard it. And there's something about the person around you. They wanted to block you a little bit. Some of you all, I hear this is a mother energy. They weren't going to let you go at first, but then you submitted or you did something that showed that you were highly dominant. See what I mean? There's the imprisonment. They didn't want you going. They wanted you to stay. And this is how they thought it was supposed to be, because I have 10 and I have 29, which is 11, but I also have 11 here. But you've had to struggle, right? You've struggled with this person. Maybe this person you're dealing with is schizophrenic. Okay, I'm just going to say it again. And so they haven't been able to deal with the way certain things take hold and are shaped in their mind. I'm telling you, there's something about where you needed to go, where you needed to be, but someone still considers you young. Someone still considers you incapable of doing something. Maybe it's a mother-daughter relationship here. Someone considers you incapable. I also feel like someone is giving good advice. They're just being honest because they care about you. Yeah, they do. And they're very patient. Someone is highly patient here. It feels like somebody feels bad, but there's no reason to feel bad. The only reason that someone would feel bad, is if they didn't know how to handle the situation. Maybe the situation is overwhelming. Maybe there's some sort of escalation of how hard it is to continuously, meet the challenges of being someone intelligent and smart, never owning up or never being good enough. I don't know. It's almost like whoever the oppressed is will come back twice as powerful, twice as shiny. They want somebody to feel bad that they were oppressed the way that they were. See? They feel like somebody was harsh and bitter and brutal and just really domineering and nasty to them. And they want this person to regret the things that they've done. This is someone who has a revenge. Oh, I get it. This is the past. Be careful what you wish for is what I just heard. Like I said, be careful what you wish for. There's somebody here. The healing code is please just use forgiveness. Do not attack whoever this person was that tried to mess with you. When you realized what true love was, it's cool. The only thing you have to do is give back that true love. The young and the blessed energy that you hold within. Don't send negativity. Don't let whoever was imprisoned in their mind imprison you in yours, because whatever you send out to the universe, and if it's as disgusting as what they tried to do to you, you'll get it back. And I don't want to see that happen to you. Just because they did it to you does not mean you need to do it to them. And you want to know how to embrace your light. That's how you embrace your light. That's how you get past these things where somebody, constantly makes you worry, holds these things over your head and makes you wait. And you're just like, do I need to invest in this relationship or do I let it go? Because I love this person. This person feels like my soulmate. Maybe I'm this person's child or this person is my child. Whatever this is, you have to be individuals. Everybody has their own way of doing things. The healing code here is not to forget. I'm not even going to say not. Okay. Not shouldn't even be in this equation. Lead with forgiveness with whoever it is that you're dealing with here. Don't think vain thoughts. Don't think, oh, I'm going to get you. I'll create a nightmare for you if I can, the same way you did for me. Don't do any of that. Lead with kindness. Lead with love. telling you. Yeah. And what will happen is the other people that are in this situation that have been gaslit, lied to, they will see the deception. Other people will see the deception, and then they will start to reciprocate some form of rejection. Yeah, because they want someone honest and someone truthful and someone faithful that they can trust. See what I mean? And somebody knows, someone is going to feel that someone is lying. The feeling, the overall energy, the intuition that's going to take over and take charge of the whole conversation. And you'll just see it. Everything's going to be deceptive. Someone is going to say, no, it's this person's fault. Like someone will point the finger. Someone will try to point the blame. Okay. I also see here, just generally speaking, please be careful if you're trying to travel internationally. I do see something that I don't like it. It's very deceptive. It's very harsh. And you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that is dishonest with you and tries to take money from you. See what I mean? And it's not okay. And I don't know. I do feel extortion in some way, shape, or form of a young lady. So please be mindful. Make sure you guys are watching out for your family members, especially if they're traveling. Please make sure, okay? Traveling with young children, do not take that old lady as nice as she looks. She's a setup for failure is what I just heard. Yeah, she is. She'll create a nightmare. Don't trust that old lady is what I just heard. Don't trust that old lady. Yeah. Yeah, she's not as nice. She has a very sharp tongue is what I just heard. So whatever that is, like who you guys do not, if you're having a hard time, you're overseas, you're doing something, you're traveling, whatever this is, please make sure that you do not trust this old lady. I don't care how trustworthy she looks. That granny is someone who has a history. She has a past of taking people. I don't know. Just stay away from her. And definitely don't let your children anywhere near her. See what I'm saying? This is about listen, break these cycles, break these chains, because someone could try to take somebody for like a kidnap or something. I don't like that. Something to do with children here. All right, let me get out of this because this energy is weird now. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Yin. Yeah, this is definitely a divine feminine energy. See? And somebody just said in the chat, I have no mother. And that could be how you all feel. I have no mother. But there's definitely a very feminine energy here that calls for you to trust it. And maybe it's foreign to you. Like I said, it's journey. Maybe it's on its way in. But I don't want it blocking you. I don't want you to stay stuck in your head about this person. The other thing I'm also picking up on here is don't allow people to alienate you to the point where you become old before your time. You have a lot of blessings that are coming in, and serendipity will show you how blessed you truly are. Okay, so stay in a very positive mind state and a mind frame. Anybody that's toxic and, again, and like I think that's just a vibe of the evening, messing with God's chosen ones or the ones that, even if you're not one of the 144, right? You still are a good freaking person, right? You're a good person to the point where you know that even in youth as well as in old age, from maiden to crone, you're the matriarch. Something about the matriarch. And the other thing is like I said, don't throw bad shade, don't throw bad juju, because what happens is the karma could be that you yourself would end up with no children or something like that because of the negativity you ended up surrounding yourself in because you were always dealing with a false person that had mental issues or some sort of bad health. I'm telling you, see? Don't let this person say, because of the way they treated you, oh, I'm never going to have kids. I don't know. That's their issue. They shouldn't have had kids. You might be wonderful. Something along those lines, right? Yeah. See, look, expectations. So just be honest with yourself. Oops, sorry. Honey, you're going to have to move off my feet. Sorry. Give me a second. Let me get this. You have to move so I can get the card. Thank you. Anyway, just expectations is pretty much what I'm picking up on, right? Okay, buy the book. Somebody needs instructions, but I don't think you need instructions. I think you really just need to get to work. That's what I feel. Okay. Oh, thank you, Miss Carol. Thank you again. Wow, Tiffany, that's interesting. Okay, well, thank you guys for sharing. I'll tell you what, I am meal prepping for the week. As you guys know, I do have a 9 to 5. It's more like a 7 to 3. And now that the puppy has joined us, I try to make sure that I get home on time. But I do have a lot to do, and I love reading for you guys. Sometimes it's just a lot, and especially when I have to clear and balance myself, because I deal with a lot of people all day, right? No, I don't show my face, but if you meet me in person, you're like, wow. So I do live events where you guys can come sit with me and do readings. I haven't done one of those in a while. But you know, it's at some point you guys will have the opportunity to get to know me a little bit better, things like that. That's just what I'm picking up on. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Remember, hit the like button, share this for anybody that needs to hear it. I'm hearing for some of you, make sure you're watching out for that baby girl. There's someone around you that just needs protection. Protection, 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 black tourmaline, onyx. That's what I'm seeing. As a matter of fact, I think I just made a package that is, I did kind of like a grab on some of the inventory. And sometimes, you know, I give just inventory away whenever I send you guys packages, right? And so I grabbed, and that's what came out for this young lady with the package I made. It was tourmaline. So again, please be careful. Please be mindful. Remember to tell God how much you love him and how much you are willing to spread his message of love and light. I really believe that helps a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. So love you bunches. I will see you guys later. Hopefully, you know, pray for me that I can get to you guys in like the middle of the week. Maybe we just have to just go rogue and, you know, go live whenever we go live. This is for you. Peace and love, grease.